Happening right now here in San Diego. A man just released from custody for the 2022 death of a Rolando veterinarian was arrested again and just appeared before a judge. CBS 8's Kelly Hessedall joins us live downtown. She was in the courtroom and has more on what happened. Kelly?
That's right, and the victim's family tells me they're upset, but they're not surprised. Patrick O'Brien was released essentially to a halfway house back on April 2nd, and just 5 days later, he was arrested for violating his probation. So he was back in court today. Take a look.
Do you waive your speedy trial rights and agree we can continue this matter to a date where your previously assigned attorney will be available? Okay, time waiver.
And so there is some video of Patrick O'Brien in court this morning. His defense attorney was not able to be there today. They also moved the case back to the original sentencing judge. So they continue this hearing until next month. Now, according to the victim's family, O'Brien didn't show up for a meeting with his probation officer, and that is what prompted his arrest. Now, some background information. O'Brien pleaded guilty in March to involuntary manslaughter for the 2022 death of Dr. Clark Kelly. Now, Dr. Kelly was a longtime veterinarian. He had served the Rolando community for years, and his family has always maintained what happened was murder. That even though Dr. Kelly suffered from heart issues, they say if O'Brien had never broken into Dr. Kelly's office, he would still be alive. So they were upset with the sentence O'Brien received to begin with of just 657 days in jail. They have mixed emotions over him being locked up once again. On one hand, they're relieved because he's back behind bars. On the other hand, they say they're extremely frustrated and angry with the system that allowed a man with an extensive record to be let out of jail in the first place.
Extremely frustrating. I mean, it's beyond unjust that he's not serving more time and that he doesn't have, he wasn't convicted of a harsher offense than involuntary manslaughter, which is basically accidental murder. There wasn't any accident that day.
O'Brien could end up serving 2 years in custody for violating his probation, but Dr. Kelly's daughter, she says she has such little faith in the system. She believes potentially the judge would just give him another chance. So another hearing has been set for May 10th. Kelly Hessedall, CBS 8.